Welcome back to Inventive at Mesa. In this video, I'll give you an overview of the Instructional Program Outcomes Assessment Workspace. To access the Instructional Program Outcome Assessment Workspace in Inventive, log into your account using your SDCCD credentials. Click on the down arrow to the right on the top, and the drop-down menu opens and you will have access to all the workspaces available to you. I am going to Instructional Program. On the left side, we have the hamburger icon. We click on the hamburger icon to access all the options available for Instructional Program. We are covering the workspace for Outcomes Assessment, so we are clicking on Outcomes Assessment, and there are 5 components to Outcomes Assessment: Program Learning Outcome Review Form, Program Learning Outcomes Assessment, Course Learning Outcomes Assessment, mapping the PLOs aligned with the institutional learning outcomes, and mapping course learning outcomes aligned to program learning outcomes. In the Program Learning Outcome Review Form section, if there is a current review form, you can access it, you can view it here, and you can filter. If there are multiple, you can filter it by academic year. To view this, the view detail, you can click on the ellipse here. You will have an option to edit, copy, view print, audit log, or delete. Make sure that you don't delete unless you're 100% sure, because deleting it will permanently delete that card. If you make any changes, please make sure to save before navigating out of that section. To add a new card, use this green plus sign here to add and enter the information, and then save and close. In the Program Learning Outcomes Assessment, you will be able to view the current PLOs. You can filter them by outcomes status and their timeline, or you can view all. You can view the audit log for all of them. When you click on the audit log, you will have option to filter by a keyword, tab, or activity. You can also view individually each PLO cards. To open them, you can either double click on the card, or you can use the ellipse on the right hand side. As you can see, there is also an audit log for each individual card. Once you open a PLO card, you can see and edit the details for the program learning outcomes. You can also access the assessment design and measurement. Any current assessment design and measurements card can be viewed by double clicking on it or by clicking on the ellipse. You can also copy, view the audit log, or delete them. You may add a new assessment design and measurement by clicking on the green plus sign. Enter the information requested, make sure to save, and close. Same thing goes for findings. You can view all the current findings. You can filter them by measurement status, reporting period, or conclusion. You can add new findings, enter the information. If necessary, you can also add documents, upload documents. Make sure to save and close before leaving that page. And as I mentioned before, you can also access it by just double clicking. All right. So now that we have covered this section, we can move to course learning outcomes. It's very similar. First, you choose your course, your desired course. In this case, we are choosing an example for Mesa 101 Hula Hoop Engineering. You can filter the CLOs by status or timeline. You can access the audit log or order courses here on the right hand side by clicking on the ellipse. You can access individual CLOs by double clicking on the CLO, or by opening it by clicking on the ellipse on the right hand side. Once you are in a CLO card, you can view or edit the information of the CLO. You can also access the target benchmark for CLO and assessment results. In the target benchmark for CLO, you can view the card, the details by using the ellipse on the right hand side, opening it this way, or you can double click. Make sure that if you make any changes, you save before closing and navigating out of that section. Same goes for the assessment results. You can filter your view by status, reporting period, or conclusion. You can click on individual cards, assessment result cards, to see the details, and you can also view the log. Or actually, you can only open it. Okay, perfect. I believe for the viewing the log, you can just go to the main course learning outcomes here on the top. Yes. So when you are on the course learning outcomes assessment, click on the top portion and audit the log here. The other two sections have been reviewed in other videos. I'm just going to briefly give you an overview. In the map PLO aligned to institutional learning outcomes, you get a chance to map your PLOs with your institutional learning outcomes. You can add a note here on this black plus sign. Make sure to save before you exit. Also, in the course learning outcomes, you can map it with your aligned, you can align it, map it with the program learning outcomes. Make sure to choose the course that you're working on before making any changes. If you edit or make any changes, make sure to save before leaving that section. You can add or edit notes here and change the order of the courses or assign courses. That's it for this section. Thank you for watching, and if you have more questions, please refer to the Nuventive handbook and other training videos for further support. Thank you. Goodbye.